Welcome back to another video. In a video a few weeks ago, I showed you how I have set up my newly renovated wet or utility kitchen. And right now, I feel my dry kitchen needs some love and some changes. So today I want to talk about some of the mistakes that I feel exist in this kitchen and also some mistakes that exist in many kitchens. In a kitchen, you need to keep things where they are used, not where they look good. For example, you should keep your toaster and air fryer where you use it instead of having to take it out every single day. Keep your pots and pans near where you cook and crockery near your dining table. This just makes kitchen work faster and less tedious than having to fetch things from another part of the house. Although it's a general rule to keep counters clear, remember there is absolutely no harm in keeping daily used items on your counters. Now, mistake 2 is thinking that your kitchen is a single area. It is not. Divide your kitchen into stations or working areas. That not only makes it easier, it also makes it possible for more than one person to work comfortably in a space. In this kitchen, it is now very convenient for someone to be baking and someone else to be cooking. On the same note, remember that not everything of one type needs to be together. Let's take, for example, spoons. I keep one set here for daily use, but I also keep another set, which is actually an incomplete set. I keep it here for my cooking needs. Mistake number 3 is hoarding. We will not need everything we own, not at any point. Have as much as necessary only. Keep what you need, be it spatulas or pots or food containers. Estimate how many you need and discard the rest, or at least keep the less used ones away. Rummaging through a pile looking for what you need is never fun. Also, we often buy large amounts of flour or sugar. Keep these remainders away from your working areas. Store them on higher shelves or in a crate out of the way. You don't want unnecessary things in your way, hindering your workflow. Now, don't buy what is trending. Don't get taken in by fads, such as these mason jars is considered the environmentally right thing to do. But I personally cannot handle the weight and have gone back to acrylic jars. I am careful about how much plastic we use, but I am also kind to myself. Appliances are another category that we enjoy buying. All those fancy gadgets and appliances are too appealing to stay away from. But just how many will you actually use regularly? And how many are just going to occupy prime real estate in your kitchen? I bought this small collapsible washing machine for items that needed to be washed separately, like dirty, grimy kitchen towels, but it is pretty pathetic. I do feel bad I spent good money on it, but the faster I get rid of it, the faster I'll stop feeling guilty about my impulsive buy. Right now, it's just taking up space, so stick to what you need. Everyone makes bad buys, so put it behind you. Now, another mistake that I find in many kitchens is having vacant spaces. Vacant spaces are usually wasted spaces. Maximize your kitchen horizontally and use the vertical space. In my wet kitchen, I showed you how I extended my kitchen to include a small space that is now my broom closet. I had some space here as well, so I have extended my kitchen towards the dining area by adding a smaller fridge and a rice cooker cart. An island is also a great way to maximize the use of empty space in the center. Ready-made islands of all sizes and many shapes are available in case you're interested. Now, similarly, maximize vertical space. Take your cabinets up as high as you need. Store less used items up there. This method of extensions is great for people with lots of kitchen tools and accessories. This helps give a home to all your things which otherwise occupy your workspace. You can also maximize your vertical space within each cabinet by adding risers and dividers. I recently wrote a post on my blog about hotspots. I'll leave you a link to that in the description box below. And on that note, you should avoid bringing your files and work into the kitchen. Similarly with children's papers and worksheets, these belong elsewhere, not here. Accidents can derail the rest of your day, besides creating a clutter on your counters. Now, using wood is very fashionable, I agree, and it's very attractive. But actually using wooden chopping boards, wooden trays, and wooden spatulas can be very difficult to maintain. You need to oil them to maintain them. So my advice is, unless you're willing to maintain these carefully, use other chopping boards. These here may be plastic, but they serve their purpose, and my last ones lasted about 4 years, and that's not too bad. And for me, in fact for many of us, ease of maintenance is a priority. Use things like marble or stone trays for oils, and these are absolutely a breeze to clean. If you do love wood, however, you can use it for serving trays and jar covers. Now, how many of us find it easier to pile up our daily washing? Piling up dishes is going to lead to an extra tedious task that needs to be done at night when all you want to do after a tiring day is to relax. Washing as you go, on the other hand, and loading the dishwasher along the way is a few minutes extra every little while, but you get it done sooner at night. Now, one last mistake I want to point out is not using a proper to-do list, and therefore missing out on tasks that need doing. By having a proper detailed list of your daily, weekly, and monthly tasks, you stay on top of your cleaning, and thereby when it comes to time to deep clean and to spring clean, it is so much easier than cleaning up months of accumulated dust or grime. So make sure you set yourself up a proper and complete schedule for your cleaning. So my loves, these are the commonly overlooked or underestimated faux pas that can make it more difficult and time-consuming to get your chores done. I hope you have found this video helpful in setting up your own kitchen for success. These mistakes do not require massive renovations or repairs, but only need you to move things around and maybe get rid of a few in the process. And until the next video, this is Ravina saying, happy homemaking.